is the 2nd of January 1946, and the war for the control of the world and to give the emperor his divine right to rule over everybody is coming to a close. We are at war currently with Italy, which controls most of Africa, and a couple of their smaller possessions and friends: Romania, Bulgaria, Hungary, Peru, Venezuela, the Dominican Republic. The German Reich is not actually in here. So the political situation is rather complicated. The German Reich is currently trying to improve relations with us. They are clearly afraid. We have docking rights at their place, and we are also guaranteeing their independence. So this is something that we're going to have to stop. How do we... we need to cancel the non-aggression pact, and I believe that is probably why the Germans have not been getting involved in the war. So we will do that, and immediately remove... Yeah, we don't want to dock in German ports as well, so let's get that away. And yeah, that's that. All right. We are currently justifying on Spain, just to make sure that they get into the war. We're going to do the same with Sweden and Finland. But our troops will get into position, or are currently in the process of getting into position around the German possessions in the UK. We've got 5 divisions from the 4th Army ready to invade Northern Ireland. And we're getting everybody else into position. I thought I'd seen some divisions that were not assigned to anything, but I might have been mistaken here. All right. We can't really advance. No, we can actually advance. Interesting. I thought last time I had seen that we could not advance here because the Germans had taken... I'm not sure what happened here, but it looks like Germany has handed over control here to Bulgaria, which means that with these divisions here, actually are going to have to set themselves up and get ready for an invasion. And we've still got plenty of divisions here. We might be able to just hop over to Greece and open a second front here against Italy. So let's get... I mean, these are not naval divisions, but let's get, let's see, like half of those, 6 divisions, and we'll get them ready for a naval invasion order here, straight over to Athens. And I would love to get these 6 divisions assigned there. Yes, thank you. And we get the other 7 divisions on a naval invasion from here to... Thessaloniki. Why not? That sounds about right. 7 divisions and ready. This is the Hellenic state. Are we actually at war with the Hellenic state? We are not. Okay, so that'll have to wait. But this is Italian controlled, yes. So we'll just set that up already. In that case, actually, since we're not at war, we may as well... How do I select the divisions that are sitting on this order? Okay, let's delete that order for now. So we should have a couple of divisions here who have no orders. But it's going to be difficult to find out which ones they are. This one, and 2, 3, and that one. That is 6 divisions. I must have missed one. Yep, there you go. Okay, so these 7 divisions instead can naval invade from here into here. 7 divisions assigned. Okay, so we're moving all the troops, and that front line can go. We're moving all the troops up north to keep fighting and to take on Bulgaria. We are at war with Bulgaria. We appear to have a truce, which is weird. Not that. That's Bulgaria. That's them. But us, we appear to have a truce with with the Hellenic state. I am not sure why, but yeah, strange things have happened. We will sort that all out. The Algerian Caliphate seems to have been released as well into independence. So that we don't mind. And the French control, well, a lot of sand, so they're not going to run out of sand anytime soon. Okay, anyway, we are going to get things started slowly with the Germans. As somebody has mentioned, Hong Kong. I've missed Hong Kong. So Hong Kong has actually gone to the Germans, which means we're gonna get some of these troops here that are ready. 6 divisions. We are just going to quickly. We're going to send these 6 divisions over to Hong Kong and give them a front line. Where is it? There. There. 6 divisions over to Hong Kong. Okay. And we will also, we've got some cleanup to do of like minor positions, like here, for example. So we can use some additional divisions to just sort these kind of things out. I'm pretty sure we've got some. We have some old colonial divisions, but I think. Where are these divisions? They are. Oh, they're actually not doing anything sensible. So we might as well use these. So let's get half of these divisions assigned to a front line here. Yep. And then we'll get the other half. That's all these divisions. There we go. And they can make themselves useful wherever else we had some possessions that are not quite ours yet. Yes, there. So let's assign these to a front line there. Okay. So they can sort themselves out, move into place, and we'll take that over once we declare war on all these people. There's a lot of convoy raiding going on. How's our production going? We are. Do we have what are we researching actually? Yeah, we've got the most modern infantry equipment. We are just researching some upgrades here, and we've got some special forces research to do still. I think we're pretty much done with the tanks. We could get better engine upgrades, but I'm not sure we're going to need it. We are pretty much through with artillery. We haven't researched rocket artillery, but we do have jet fighters. And have we designed jet tactical bombers yet? I'll have to check. This should pretty much be done. Yeah, we're researching the last radar tech. This is just for rocket artillery. This doesn't give us any advantages. And industry, we've got a couple more industry techs that we can research, and then that is done as well. Production. Sorry, I haven't been recording in a while, so I'm just checking. No, it looks like we're still producing the regular tactical bombers. So let us design ourselves a jet tactical bomber. Let's create a variant of that. We're certainly not going to call it that. I am going to have to actually look up what we're going to call that. Give me a second. Okay, it looks like from what I could tell that the Japanese didn't really design any medium bombers during the Second World War. They did, however, have a second jet fighter design, so we're just going to reuse that. So this is going to be the KI-201. We've got 300 XP, so let's start upgrading, and range should be fine. What is the range on? Hang on, we'll upgrade first. This looks relatively small to be honest. I'm gonna have to check here in a minute. Another one on reliability, and then we're already done. So that gives us a bit more ground attack, a bit more speed, and range. Okay, so that is going to be the KI-201 base variant. Design me that. What is the range of my latest tactical bombers? Actually, let's deprecate everything that we're not building anymore. We're not building those. We're not building those. We don't build rocket interceptors. We don't build those. Tactical bomber 3. Yeah, okay. So these guys have an operational range of what? Where do I see? Where can I see that? I could take it up. Yeah, these things have an over 4,000 operational range. That is actually significantly better than what my jet bombers have. I presume the jet bombers are faster. So the jet bombers can go up to 1,000 kilometers per hour or close to Mach 1, whereas the tactical bombers are going about half that speed. So jet tactical bombers, nice, but don't have the range. Not so. Oh, here we see. Now I get the tooltip. Why didn't I get that previously? Oh, there we go. Okay, so this thing's got range of 3,900 kilometers, and these things have a range of 2,100. Yeah, I'm not keen on that, honestly. I'm not gonna bother. And we are also short on military factories by the looks of it, which is mildly surprising. We are not building. We are short on trucks as well. Let's sort that a little bit. Why are we not constructing anything? Where did all the military factories go? 517. We've got 30 on artillery. I think we have concentrated relatively heavily. We can reduce that a little bit further. Yes, we're concentrating relatively heavily on the mechanized equipment, but I think I can probably pull one or two of that. And we're still upgrading our tactical bomber force because it takes forever to build these. I've got plenty of naval bombers. I don't think I actually need that many. I'm going to reduce that slightly. And we're going to cut that a bit short. That gets us at least back into the fighter production. But I do need to make sure that that I have trucks. I've got trains up the wazoo, so that's not so much of an issue. But trucks, I do not wish to run out of. So let's pull another 10 here. And then the next one will go into the fighter production. Okay, so we'll put that there. And I believe we are good to go. We've got a couple of free dockyards, but honestly, I don't think I need them right now. We're building so many ships. Let's have a look. We've got another 9 ships here, and these are all. No, this is a destroyer escort. Can go there. The rest of them can go all and just go into training. Do we have enough ships here for another carrier group? We've got mostly destroyers, and you don't belong there. You go over there. You don't belong there either. What happened? I must have missed a couple. We've got a bunch of submarines. Yes, we do need to replenish our submarines, so we'll send one there. And we have taken some losses, I believe, in the Atlantic theater. So let's get these replenished. And we've got 2 more holes. We need 5. 3, 4, 5 submarine holes can go there. And then 1 can go there. And with the rest of them, we can actually, at least with the ones that are trained, we can actually start 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 submarines. We can start building up a new task force. So that little task force can join the Atlantic theater of operations and be on convoy raiding. And that will be, where are we now? Subron 10. So let's get that done. Subron 10. Okay. Do we have any more submarines that we can free up from training duty and start getting? Yes, we've got plenty of them actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another task force. That'll be Subron 11. And that squadron can join... I mean, the South Atlantic Theater seems not to be super busy, whereas the... no, it's also busy there. Let's send them over there. So we've got the South Atlantic Theater, and these obviously also need to be on convoy rating. Okay. With anything else here? Yeah, we'll keep the rest pretty much in reserve. We've got a couple more, but these can... I've got 3 more here. Let these finish training, and then we'll throw some more out. Okay. Other than that, I believe we had navally. We had Carrier Group 3 under Yamamoto, stationed in the Mediterranean. Can we? Yeah, no, we'll leave him in Alexandria for now. That is fine. And if anything pops up, then he can head out and do something about it. Carrier Group 2 is intercepting an Italian task force, but they're generally relatively small. Where are you going? Yeah, this is like 2 light cruisers. So nothing major that we've seen here. Honestly, I don't think the Italians have anything left in the ocean, and neither do the Germans. So there's not an awful lot that our Navy is going to be doing anymore. Oh, there we go. This division is not assigned to anything. You go there. Okay. So let's get everybody into position. Did I need to move any armies over? I have the 8th Army. What was I planning to do with the 8th Army? I cannot remember what I was planning to do with the 8th Army, but I'm going to need those guys in Europe. So I'm going to get the 8th on a fallback line in Scotland for now. So let's get the whole 8th Army assigned here. And let's get these guys moving. Now we can... I don't think they have actually an order here. Okay, so they can get going. I was trying to do an invasion of Haiti, but it appears to be... No, we are at war with the Empire of Haiti. So why am I having no divisions here? Okay, let's get that planned. We are fighting a war in the south of... in South America. Why has Italy taken over the... What? Wasn't this under German control last time I looked? So I'm not sure what happened here. It seems that the Axis have shuffled a couple of land possessions around by the looks of it. And but I am still controlling those islands. No, that's all under Italian control at this point. Oh well, not complaining here. I mean, I am at war with Italy, and we're preparing to go to war with Germany as well. So I think... where do I have my operatives currently? I've got one here, and one in Berlin. Okay, and they're building intelligence networks. That's all good. We are decrypting Spain. We've got everything else done crypto-wise. Is there anything else that I can still do a bit more passive defense since we're at it? Might as well. We have no divisions in training. I believe we need a couple more divisions for the 3rd Army. So let's get a couple more divisions trained up. We are going to train the Type C divisions. These are the improved, the modernized infantry. Yeah, these ones. These are the modernized infantry, and they can be rather effective when it comes to defensive duty. So actually, can we train? Oh, we can train some more naval divisions as well. In that case, we may actually just change some division on the 4th Army around. Let's see. Can we? How many can we change? How about 3? Can we change 3 to naval divisions? Yes, we can. Please do so. And 2, 3, 4. Can we change these to naval divisions as well? Yes, we can. We appear to be having a rather high cap. Maybe that was one of the focuses that I did. Or maybe we just have so many divisions at this point that we can create a whole lot more special forces. So that is actually... No, that's too many. Can we do 1? We can do 1. Can we do 2? Nope, that's our special forces cap. Okay, but almost the complete 4th Army now consists of naval divisions. I still had to train somebody, yes. How many did they need? These are just defensive troops, but they need 4 divisions here. We've got a bunch of divisions here, actually, that we can repurpose. Yeah, I've got 5 million men still ready, so we will train a couple up. 2, 3, 4, just in case we need a couple. We take some losses, then we can just take some reserves. But reinforcements are taking priority. These will take low priority. Let's make it 10 divisions there. Okay, it's another 200,000 men under arms. I can just on low priority go and do some training. Okay. This has appeared because I've temporarily created this army just to deal with things down there. Ignore that for the time being. Where were we fighting? Yes, here we were fighting, right? So these divisions need to, let's get started. These divisions need to sort themselves out. Yes, thank you. Please occupy this front line. And we are actually going to give them an offensive line towards Sofia. Why is that only 1 division? Can we please get all divisions on this? Thank you. Why is this only 19 divisions? Can we get, which army is this? This is the 10th Army. 10th Army. These are actually defensive troops, but we've got all 24 divisions. Yeah, now this looks better. Okay. And please move. Please move into position at your designated front lines. Thank you very much. We had a naval battle. We've sunk. No, this is just a bunch of destroyers and light cruisers. So no major naval battles really anymore. We've lost a submarine here to some Italians. Where is this? Coast of Africa. Yeah. They're still maintaining their colonial possessions. Not for long. We actually might be able to give them a bit of a defeat here in Africa since we're at it. These troops of the 9th Army are getting into position, but yeah, they're still getting into position. There's another naval battle here. No, this is just raiding. These are just raiding forces. Okay. So Germany, we are still they're still guaranteeing our independence. Yeah, about that. Let's focus on South America and get that sorted out, because I feel like this has been going on for ages and not sufficient progress has been made. So the Emperor is displeased and would like to... Let's have a look at the air situation here. The air situation is not as it should be. Not an ace pilot though. Do we have a closer airport? We do have range, so we may as well just cover the area there. We've got an airport here, so let's get them moved over. That's 5 air wings. So that should... How much is in the air here? There's a fair amount of enemy planes in the air. What are we fighting? What are we fighting here? That sounds Italian to me. Nope, that's Romanian, Hungarians, a couple of Italians. Yeah, there's an amount of Italians. So I am also going to need some fighter wings up there. Can we improve this airport slightly since we're at it? There it is, airbase. We have an airbase up here in the north, actually. We have air bases here. This is ours. This has been liberated. So let's get some fighter wings up, shall we? Do we have some... We've got a bunch of naval bombers, old tactical bombers. Do we have... We've got plenty of stockpiles for the tactical bombers, so that's not an issue. But we do not have an awful lot of fighters. I mean, we've got some foreign equipment that we may as well use. So set limit on that. And then just, we can't duplicate that air wing, but we will move the fighter air wings. I don't think there's any opposition. There is mild opposition, but we can move we've got 2 fighter wings here. They should be able to handle that. So we're going to move these 4 fighter wings up north and get them targeting North and South America, and that should hopefully improve the situation on the ground, because we are currently, yeah, they have air support, we do not, which is not something we're particularly keen on. So, and these are also not the most suited troops. These are relatively old divisions, but we are pushing from the south, and that should actually be sufficient to make things happen here. These troops are all just moving through the jungle and trying to get in, and the armies here are moving in from the south. Haiti has capitulated, and we haven't even invaded them yet. Oh, we have. Did I not pay attention? We actually have invaded them, and this is the Dominican Republic. Are we at war? We appear to be at war with the Dominican Republic, so that is good. So let's get some divisions sent over there. Just making sure that we're holding both provinces here. Let's get them to dig in, and then we will deal a death blow to the remaining forces on here. How does that look? We've shot down a Florenzo Gagni. Yep, we'll take it. Yeah, this is fine. We'll just have to sort this out and get into some defensive positions here, and then just let them attack for now, and let them wear themselves out. Yeah, the offensive in the north does not seem to be working particularly well. This terrain very much favors the defender, so these attacks here are not particularly good. But how is the air situation going? Okay, starting to get better. We've got 400 fighters up in the air. They have a lot of planes there, though. So can you all please be on air superiority over here? I should be able to bring up another fighter wing. Yeah, I can bring a couple of. No, these are just zeros. Just regular. I still have some fighters. Yeah, I've just got regular fighters. We'll take some captured fighters. For now, they can be replenished later on, and you on air superiority as well. So let's get some more planes in the air, and see if we might have to divert some forces. But once we take away their airports, then I'm pretty sure we can sort this out. They should also be losing a fair amount to our AA. Yes, so our divisions are pretty well equipped with AA, so as long as we're contesting the air, that should all be okay. Ecuador. Are we at war with Ecuador? Apparently. So that's something we can sort out. Peru has capitulated. Well done. And Mountain Infantry 2 is finished. Okay. I am going to go with these infantry techs here, because they are... these are attack techs. We definitely want those. Cool. So Peru has capitulated, but that doesn't stop the Venezuelans from fighting, who are in Peru. This should be all right, because our troops are still attacking. So we should all be good here. This is now Italy, so yeah, we're attacking it anyway. So let's get get everything sorted out here in the south. Anything I need to take care of? I can probably just let this run, honestly. I think the push from the south is going to finish off Venezuela relatively quickly. As long as we are... yes, so Spain, we can now declare war on Spain. Spain... Yes, declare war on Spain. Okay, who else needs to be conquered? Who else has not been conquered yet? Who wants some? Sweden. In fact, Finland. Finland is currently non-aligned. So they have a German a non-aggression pact with the Germans. That's not going to help them, because we want everybody in the war. Since we're at it, we may as well. All right, we want to clean that up comprehensively. Okay, let's get everybody moving here. Is that in independent province? Let's see. Divisions moving up north. That is good. These divisions are moving towards the front. Everybody's pushing the Venezuelans. Maybe we can cut off Venezuela here. That would be actually pretty amazing if we could do that. We are making inroads here in the north now that the air situation is slightly improved. Can we attack here? Probably. Let's attempt that. And let's clean up everything. Let's clean up everything here in the. There's a lot of troops landing in French Guiana. So we will have some pushing to do into the sea by the looks of it. But this is jungle territory, so this is all very, very slow going. I've got 2 divisions here. Got 1 division attacking here in the north. These 2 divisions attacking here in the north as well. Let's see if we can get across these mountain ranges and cut everything off, because Venezuelans actually have plenty of divisions here, so maybe we do want to make an all-out push here and see if we can move directly onto Caracas. That is just 1 division in the mountains, so please just push them out from there and then try to follow up the momentum and see if we can capture something here. That has no port, but we'll defend here for now. These 3 divisions are attacking, aggressively advance across all lines. Alright, that's happening. These divisions can keep attacking here if not, they don't mind. We are invading this territory pretty comprehensively. These divisions are still stuck in the jungle. It's going to take them a while to get out of there. We are starting to deforest it a little bit. And all these divisions are just still getting into place. So, oh, we lost, no, we shot another Italian down. Good, good. What? No. Have we caught these Italian cruisers just yet? It doesn't look like. It looks like they're still active. Nope, these are just Italian light cruisers that are escaping our grasp by the looks of it. Oh! We have lost a submarine to a Spanish fleet. 3 convoys. That's 25 destroyers and 11 light cruisers. Okay, who is controlling this area and why have you not sunk this? This is the North Atlantic Theater, so I would assume Carrier Group 2 to be doing this. Where is Carrier Group 2? Docked in the British Isles. They might not have range here, actually. That is mildly unfortunate. That would be why they cannot... this is a slight dead zone, so the Spanish have been careful and operating in a dead zone, but if they poke their noses out, things will get very unpleasant for them. Anyway, back to matters at hand. We are still attacking... the remaining Venezuelan troops. We appear to have encircled the exiled... okay, anti-tank rocket launchers are finished. Nice. We have encircled some exiled Venezuelan troops here, so let's make sure we wipe these divisions out. And the same goes for you. Make sure they don't get to reconnect. And everybody else is just moving into position. Good, good. We've got a closer airport here as well. So let's bring... the tactical bombers are close enough, honestly. Do we have any... we've still got 202 fighter wings here. So let's bring these over there and then get them on the northern territory as well, where we have a wild air battle going on between us and the Italians. We are shooting down relatively vast numbers of their planes, honestly. This is going to hurt them going forward, so that's good. We do have another infantry tech that we can finish up, so I just want to get these all done. such that our troops are having the best technology available to mankind. All right, off we go. How's my attack going in the north here? There's a division that isn't attacking. Please attack. Or can you? Yeah, you can attack there. So please attack. And we'll try to link up with. We'll try to link the fronts up, and encircle the majority of the Venezuelan troops. Now, we are starting to face a relatively large amount of troops here. There's all kinds of troops there. We've got a division here sailing across the ocean. And these are getting into position. Yeah, these divisions are all getting into position. So, okay. That's fine. And we have this attack here ongoing. Just making sure. I'm actually going to delete that army just because it gets it gets on my nerves. No, not disband. Unassigned. Yes. Okay, they should be moving into place anyway. Yeah, we've got unassigned divisions. I just don't want to have I don't want to have that. This should really stack better. I don't want to have that in front of my nose all the time. Okay, we are reconnecting. Yeah, we are starting to reconnect here almost. We are pushing on the north. How's that going? Push towards Caracas. I just don't want to lose the momentum. So let's make sure that everybody follows on here. I've got a division reinforcing here. I've got one here. These 4 divisions are trying to push through. And the counterattack is not going well, but neither is our attack. Because we currently only got 2 divisions actually attacking. But we now have aerial superiority. Have we taken all the airports? No, they're still active here, but we are shooting down significant amount of enemy airplanes at this point, thanks to our fighters. They have managed to reconnect here, unfortunately. There was not an awful lot we could do about that. But we will be reinforcing here, and we will be squeezing them as soon as we can. Do they have a port? That is not a port. And Ecuador, unless Ecuador supplies them, that's actually a front line that we don't need. Where are we? Here. Delete that front line. Unless Ecuador supplies them, I don't think they will have... once we sever this connection in the north here, I don't think they have any supply left. So let's keep that going. Just keep the momentum going. And that one division can go around the north. And then towards Caracas as well. We do want to make sure that we cut off their capital. We are starting to be attacked. There are 11 Italian... No, these are Romanian divisions that are operating here. So we will need some reinforcements on this front. We'll dig in here for now in the east. Have we managed to catch? No. If we managed to catch any of the light cruisers, the Spanish Navy is now also involved in the whole affair. But hopefully we will catch them eventually. It looks like Carrier Group 2. Oh, Carrier Group 2 is actually... where are they currently? Where are you? Where are you? Carrier Group 2 is trying to intercept some Spanish ships, so that would be fun to watch. If I can find where they went. Unfortunately, they're supposedly here. These are submarines. Oh, there they are. Okay, found them. And they are chasing that Spanish force. So let's see if they can. Let's see if Ozawa can engage them at the maximum end of their range, because they are currently chasing after our submarines. So they've got 5 light cruisers and 19 destroyers under Admiral Luis Linares. But he's going to be in for a rude awakening in a second once Ozawa's strike force appears. There we go. So, surprise! We brought friends. Okay, let's see if Ozawa can join the battle before these guys are disengaging. Our submarines are unspotted, so they are still searching for our submarines, probably not yet aware that that the carrier group is in the area. Now they should be aware. Yes, and they're immediately running. And okay, that's not interesting. We'll get on that in a second. I want to watch this first. Yeah, they're laying smoke. And they are running as fast as they can. I'm more interested in the where are the light cruisers here? In the light cruisers, they are starting to take some damage from the screening group, but so far haven't been engaged by Ozawa's carrier force. Once the wings are in the air and getting their drops off, things should go very badly for them very quickly. We've sunk 2 destroyers. Our destroyers have just taken them out. Because they were no match for them. Now the naval bombers are coming in. We've done a little bit of damage to one of the cruisers, but all in all, it's been a relatively disappointing strike. I would say. Now we've sunk a couple of destroyers, and hopefully the heavy forces are capable of taking on these cruisers before they can disengage. I would really like to make sure that this group gets destroyed if possible. And we do have a lot of destroyers in the area, so a lot of these are going to be escorts. But it looks like one of the cruisers, we've sunk already 12 destroyers, but the cruisers are the ones that I'm after. They seem to be getting away. They seem to be pretty quick, and while we are sinking most of their destroyer force, I think most of the cruisers have made it out. Yes, we've sunk 18 destroyers, and the 5 light cruisers unfortunately have managed to escape due to their superior speed. So that's an older result. So let's see what carrier group 2 is doing now, and if Ozawa can catch. No, he's returning to Lanark. It looks like the cruiser group has managed to disengage, but meanwhile the air war in North and South America is going continuously in our favor. While we have some losses, we are inflicting pretty severe losses on the enemy forces, and our offensive on the ground is effective on pretty much all areas. So have we cut off? We have cut off most of these Venezuelan troops at this point. I don't think they can actually move ahead. We should push towards Caracas and keep our momentum going. There's another naval battle. Ozawa has managed to catch the cruisers after all, and the destroyers. So who has done the so airstrikes. Some of our zeros have actually managed to sink something with strafing, but yeah, mostly the air groups have done the jobs. Tosa has sunk one of the convoys, but most of the cruisers have been taken out by the airstrikes. The Kirishima has managed to. I think that's one of the cruisers as well. Anyway, that's that taken care of. So well done, Ozawa. That should be the. How many ships do the Spanish have? Let's have a quick look what they have left of their navy. They do have 2 battleships. They still have a sizable amount of destroyers and light cruisers. So we'll have to keep an eye out for naval engagements. There's definitely more where that came from. Meanwhile, we're just taking care of the ground war here. Okay, Italy has okay, it has happened. So Germany is now in the war. That means we are going to have to shift our focus very quickly to the European theater, because I believe we are currently on defensive positions. Yes, we are in defensive positions here, so these troops will have been digging in for now. But the Germans are now in the war, which means we are now having the Polish-German War as well as the Japanese-German War. I'm not sure what Poland is really doing here, other than being obstinate and not going down. But Germany is going to get very interesting very, very quickly. I believe I want to see what my situation is here. We're still short a little bit on mechanized and on modern tank equipment, so we might still remain on the defense for now. But I definitely want to see what the air situation is going to be. So let's get everything. Where are we going to fight? We're definitely going to fight here. So let's get everything up in the air. This is all. What do we have here? Why are these untrained? Okay, that I'm not happy about. So they can train as they go. So everything except from the scout planes. The scout planes are on. The scout planes stay on air recon, just so we know what's going on the ground. Everything else, please, onto aerial superiority over Arctic Russia. 2 fighter wings here that need to be that we'll send over to the Transvolgan region. 11 fighter wings here on standby on air superiority here as well. We will have to see where they are concentrating. These are all tactical bomber wings. And we've got another fighter wing. Send them over here, and on air superiority over Transvolga as well. 4 fighter. Okay, so these 4 fighter wings, we will probably concentrate on the Western Steppe here first. These are scout planes, so they are going to focus here, and these are fighter wings that can focus here as well. And the tactical bomber wings as well, but we got everybody in the air focusing on these air regions. These tactical bomber wings on ground support, please. And we've got a bunch of tactical bomber wings on the Transvolgan region here. Another 1,000 tactical bombers on ground support over here. And this is a fighter wing, so they are already on air superiority set up. Okay, so I think we've got all the these are reserve wings at this point, so we'll just finish training them. These are finished training, so these are finished training as well. So these are reserve wings that we can pull in once we need the once we have space in the airspace. We are probably going to fight in the Caucasus region, so I would like everything here focusing on the Caucasus region. Thank you. And we do have the Istanbul airport, so we're going to get these 1,400 planes over here to focus on the Greek theater. And we've got a couple more. We've got 4 fighter wings that we can pull up further north and also focusing on the Greek theater. That's a scout plane wing, so we can get them here as well. And we've got 2 naval bomber wings on the Aegean. That's fine. This is all naval bombers. This is a naval bomber wing. Okay, so they are all engaged as they should be. Scout planes and naval bombers on the Red Sea, just in case anybody makes any kind of appearance here. All right. So yeah, these are in reserve. Once we, not sure. Do I have air bases I can commit them to? I mean, these are tactical bombers. They've got the range, so we may as well commit them already here. These are tactical bombers. They can just move over and join. Let's commit them there. These are tactical bombers. Do I have a rearward airbase that can still take some? Yes, I do. So they can join on the Transvolga region and do ground support here as well. And we are going to start training up another. We've got probably a bunch of tactical bombers. I want to hammer the Germans on the ground. Yes, we've got plenty of Model B tactical bombers that we don't need right now. I believe fighter production. Where are my jet fighters? I should have a lot of these things by now. I would be kind of keen to have another jet fighter wing open. There we go. So that's 1, it's 2, 3. Let's get these trained up. Just these, yeah. Let's get these trained up, and then we can bring up a couple more tactical bomber wings to bring the hurt. Model B tactical bomber wings sounds good. So make me how many? Oh, that's a fully equipped airbase. So we can. That's too many. 2, 3. Delete those air wings. Yep, that looks about right. Yeah, that looks about right. So these wings can also train up already, just to make sure we've got a bunch of additional air wings ready to engage the enemy once it becomes required. We don't send green air crews unless we need to. And on the ground, we will probably just hold for now. So our divisions are not fully equipped just yet. They are still waiting for some tanks. And how long is it still going to take? 137 days. Okay. 15 days we should be done with the mechanized, but modern tanks are still going to take a while. So production-wise, the modern tanks are where we need to focus our industry on. So we will bring an additional 50 factories onto that. Yep, we will bring additional factories. Are we constructing? Yes, we are constructing military factories everywhere. So this is also our, by the way, this is our fortress line. As you can see here on the ground, we have fortified positions. So we will hold those positions for now. Can we upgrade the radar even more? No, the radar is all fully upgraded there. Okay, good. So we'll hold these positions for now against Germany. These divisions here can potentially... we'll just hold. I don't want to be distracted by... This is a good choke point. We have full supply. Our divisions are defensive. They are dug in and fully entrenched, I believe. Yeah, they are fully entrenched. So we'll hold here for now. And we have a war goal, so we can declare war on Finland. And we will also declare war on Sweden. Because now it is the end game, and we're here to show everybody that the emperor is the one who has the right to rule the world. So we'll hold against the Germans. We hold against Italy. I want South America cleaned up, such that I can get these two armies over and have them available. Right now, I think this is probably... Yeah, Finland's going to join the Axis. Are the Germans attacking across the line? And how is the air situation? It looks like the Luftwaffe is not in position so far. We're not seeing any planes. We are seeing significant enemy planes over Greece. So I believe I have gotten some. Did I not move some? Have we lost? No. Did I not move some planes over to Istanbul? I thought I did that. Oh, they are on the move. That's why. Okay, so the planes are moving towards Istanbul, and then we will get green air over that position. Not to be forgotten, since we're at war now with Germany, take Hong Kong off them, and then we can move these divisions elsewhere. So that's happening. We're starting to see divisions here that we can use to deal with Portugal eventually, and here we are defending. Let's get the naval invasions here going. That is the Second Army. Second Army go. Both naval invasions. The Germans are still not attacking by the looks of it. They are moving divisions into position here, but they are extremely low on supply. We'll remain dug in and monitor the situation specifically in the air. But it looks like right now we're focusing over Greece, but that is going to cost them, and that is going to cost them dearly, because I believe we have a sufficient amount of planes in the air here. It's quickly check back in South America because things are busy here. I just want to make sure that gets all cleaned up. Let's make sure that these divisions get removed. We are pushing on Caracas. And I believe we will take Caracas if Venezuela goes down. And they have significant divisions here, but they have ports. We can push them out once the rest of the positions is taken care of. Germany is still not attacking across the whole front line. And we have another naval engagement. No, nothing major. Here we go. Yep. We have sunk, we have taken on, we have, interestingly enough, not done an awful lot. We have taken some damage from, these are probably land-based aircraft. We have shot some of them down, but I would have expected more from our Zeros, and it looks like the cruisers have been able to escape once again. Yeah, this is annoying. These cruisers appear to be difficult to catch. Okay, so let's see what the situation remains here. I think these divisions are retreating at this point. Spain joins the Axis, yep. Cut off the Venezuelans and finish them off, because we will need these troops in Europe. The other thing that we need to do now that we're at war with Germany is kick them out of the British Isles. So this order, what was it? Shift, click, and then execute. So that order needs to be executed, and these divisions. Okay, yes. So in fact, all the orders. So I want to make sure that I'm being careful here. That is the 4th Army. That should be. Come on, just go. And these are 11th Army troops, so they can as well execute their orders and get the Germans kicked out of the British continent. We are still fighting defensively here in. Yeah, this is I'm happy to stay on the defensive here. This is a minor theater, and I'm not too concerned about that. We have cut Venezuela off from these troops here, so now it is just a matter of wiping out these divisions. They should be out of supply relatively quickly, and we are almost in the position to. Where are you moving? Yep, get that sorted as well. We are almost in a position to take Caracas, so that should be all. This should be stable. This is relatively stable. Yeah. So these front lines are stabilizing. We'll make sure we wipe out the Venezuelan divisions here. That's something that the 7th can pretty much do by themselves. These troops should not be having any kind of supply anymore. They do appear to have local supply, but okay, another naval engagement. What have we taken on here? Once again, these light cruisers have evaded us, so they are frustratingly good at that. Okay, 4th Army, the naval landing troops are fighting in the east of England, whereas the 11th is fighting in the west. How's the air situation over England? We do have, we do have sufficient amounts of planes, I believe, in the air. So stop exercising and just work on air superiority over north. And you work on that over southern England, yes. So we will contest the channel and do a Normandy landing. How's the situation in Siberia or in the east? No, the Germans are still not attacking. The naval invasions here should be, yes, are on the way. Lots of defense is done. Any more agency upgrades that we needed to do? I believe we've done everything. And this is just things that we don't actually need. So, yeah, no, that's all good. Okay, so we're done with that. Yes, it looks like our fortifications are too strong, but we are seeing a significant push in Bulgaria, which is why we are sending troops here on a naval landing. And there is a defensive division here, but we'll see if we can manage to take that port off them, and also Athens, and then get the rest of this army here into position. Everybody else here is just on the defense, and they are currently they're sending small piecemeal attacks in. This is not the best defensive ground, but hopefully we can land a second army in the rear, and then push through, cut them off, and just do significant amounts of damage to them. Still no action on the Eastern Front. Troops are being defeated in large quantities in England, because their defenses here were insufficient. We will justify war goal on Ireland as well, since we're here. We've lost one of our ace pilots against Germany. That's unfortunate. And we have finally Ozawa has managed to catch one of the light cruisers, but and I think that was and a bunch of German convoys. Okay, we are gonna have to keep a bit of an eye on naval battles at this point, and that was just convoys. Yeah. We are starting to see some German ships on the ocean, but I think there is not an awful left of the German navy. We are sinking a lot of their transports here. We've got some Frenchmen around in the countryside. This is all just other stuff. Okay. How's the air situation at this point? Arctic Russia is where the Luftwaffe apparently is up in the air and starting to contest. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of Focke-Wulfs 190s, and they're mostly up against older Hayates and Zeros. Plus they have numerical superiority, so we might need a couple more fighter wings up here. Got 3 fighter wings. We'll already move them over there. Luftwaffe is active over Transvolga. And again, we're fighting a bunch of Focke-Wulfs here, and we're starting to see a significant amount of jet fighters. So I'm kind of curious to see how they're. Yeah, so far they're trading pretty well. Western Steppe, yep, definitely seeing a decent amount of enemy planes here. And here mostly we're fighting with. We're going to need more fighters, I believe. We are gonna need a lot more fighters. Do we have airbase room somewhere for additional fighter wings? We might need to increase our fighter production. Let's bring the Hayate kind of up to speed production wise, and also ramp up the jet fighter production with any new factories that will become available. And I think we're not going to we're going to stay at 100 factories for the modern tanks. I think we are good at that. I'd rather invest in fighters at this point. How's the air situation over Greece? Not great. We are facing a large portion of the Luftwaffe at this point, and I think we have most of our air force committed here, but so far we have mostly Hayates up in the air, and there's also a bunch of Italians and a bunch of Focke-Wulfs out here, so that's a lot of Luftwaffe, and we will have to see how this goes. Right now I want to see these landings succeed. Yep, we keep shooting down aces, and they keep shooting down aces. This is just how the war goes. They are definitely attacking in force here, but so far our defensive positions are holding. Like I said, the Luftwaffe is probably going to be the larger problem here. So getting trained fighter wings up into the air and contesting their superiority is going to be funky. So once these fighter wings are trained up, then they will join more modern over Arctic Russia. But on the ground, the Germans so far are not moving, and we are sinking. What's this Vichy stuff? We are sinking some convoys here and there. So we're definitely strangulating any kind of economic activity that we're having. Did I change our economic laws? Yes, I did. Closed economy. Yeah. Okay. Another naval battle. And that is just one of the remaining light cruisers. And that is a bunch of Spanish destroyers, but all in all, here's still a bit more. German submarines we're starting to see. We've sunk 5 convoys, but we're seeing German destroyers and German submarines out in force. Now that is interesting as well. So let's actually stay on Navy for the time being. Just making sure that we are defeating the German troops here in England. But I think there is not an awful lot that they have left here to do. We have landed in Ireland, so let's actually get 2 divisions out of these to move around, capture everything, and 3 divisions to attack the remaining Germans there. Okay. We've got more troops now starting to arrive from the United States. Have they taken Hong Kong? I believe they have. Yes, we have taken Hong Kong. So we can actually take 4 of those divisions. And actually they're not completed. They're not finished training. So I need to put them in an army to train them. If I put them in an army, it all gets nasty. Okay, we'll send them. We'll get them to join here for now, and these two can just stay there for now. Okay, we're not yet at war with Portugal, I believe, so that's something we need to look at. More naval engagements. Okay, we have sunk 3 German light cruiser, the Düsseldorf, the Posen, and the Paderborn, as well as a bunch of destroyers, and we are taking on. We've got a fully mixed cruiser group here. So okay, let's focus on the naval battles at this point a little bit, because I believe Carrier Group 2 is giving chase here and is going after these cruisers. So interestingly enough, yeah, Carrier Group. All carrier groups are busy intercepting, so let's follow Carrier Group 2. I think they are the closest here, and see what they can do once they join the battle here. Okay, battle is being joined. We are facing 5 Spanish light cruisers and 7 destroyers. We have sunk some convoys and 100 land-based planes, but Ozawa's ships are in position and are ready to join the battle. And then we'll switch over to Yamamoto and see what he's chasing. Of course, they are instantly trying to retreat, but they are starting to take severe battle damage. So some of these some of these light cruisers are not in a great shape anymore. They're relatively severely damaged. In fact, we have taken down 3 light cruisers and 5 destroyers. 2 of them are trying to. Poland and Slovakia. Okay, I'm right now not particularly interested. These 2 light cruisers have already taken, one of them has already taken critical damage, and they're both barely afloat actually. So I think we see one more sunk in due time. Yep. And then the last light cruiser is being sunk as well, and I think that was the battle. So we've sunk this Spanish cruiser group. So well done, Ozawa. What's Yamamoto up to? Carrier Group 1 is currently chasing an Italian group. These are No, mostly Italian light cruisers. And carrier group 3 is currently chasing some Italians around. Where the heck are you going? I do not see how you are ever going to get there. That's because we're not holding Gibraltar, so they have to go the long way around, which means carrier group 3 is has left the Mediterranean. So carrier group 1 is what we're going to be following here, and see if they can catch up with the Italian task force that they've been chasing, and do some damage to that force. Let's see. Okay, we have engaged 4 Italian light cruisers, 8 destroyers. Okay, now that should not be a problem for Yamamoto's strike group. And let's just see how this plays out. Air wings in the air at any point. Starting to take the cruisers are starting to take some damage. One of our destroyers has been a couple of our destroyers have been damaged pretty badly by these cruisers on the screening group. So he might have to head in for repairs for now. But that was already it. 4 light cruisers been sunk. A lot from the air once again. Any of our capital ships got any glory out of this? That was one of the destroyers. I'm not sure if these were the fleet destroyers that got damaged, or if these were the one of our early cruisers has done well as well. If these were the fleet destroyers, or if these were and carrier group 2 appears to be engaged in battle again. This is the German. The German fleet is in the area. I thought the Germans were pretty down. So our I know these are French. No, these are French battleships. We've got the Courbet, we've got the Provence, we've got the Lorraine, Bretagne, Tourville, and we've got Suffren and Foch. And we've got 3 heavy cruisers, Algérie, Dupleix, and Duquesne. So that's an interesting catch here. I thought the French fleet was this would be the Vichy fleet, because they would have probably taken over the Free French fleet after the war, pretty much. Okay, that is interesting, but under German command apparently. So we're up against an experienced admiral and a scouting group, a screening group of 28 destroyers and another 9 light cruisers. Okay, so we've already sunk one of our submarines has managed to torpedo and sink the Paris. But let's see what impact Ozawa is going to have here on this fleet engagement, because that is the pride of the fleet included here as well. So let's start, and they're already trying to disengage. The heavies, all their light force screening forces are getting committed into trying, and we've already sunk another battleship. The Lorraine has been going down to gunfire from the. Okay, hang on, 1 second. I need to disable the pop-ups because it's getting too much. The Kaga has scored a citadel on the Lorraine and taken her out. Bretagne is already severely damaged, mostly by naval bombers and torpedoes. Same with Provence and same with Courbet. The screening forces are engaging, and we have sunk a German destroyer, but I'm more interested to see what kind of damage we're going to be able to do against the capital ships. There are 3 battleships left here, and I would love to see some battleship action. The Bretagne is taking heavy gunfire as well, and the first destroyers are sinking. So we've sunk Z178 and Z185, and more damage to the screening forces. But it looks like the battleships and the heavy cruisers might be able to get out of this one. 2 heavy cruisers have already disengaged. but Ozawa should be able to follow on this one. Oh, the Provence is in bad shape. No, never mind. They have lost the Tourville, and they have lost the Bretagne, sunk by the Atago. Lorraine has been sunk by the Kaga, and Courbet has been taken out by the Soryu from the air. And Provence has managed to shoot down a fighter, but has been sunk. So that's the pride of the fleet gone. Has been sunk by Tosa, with her relatively modern guns, has managed to take the Provence out. And that just leaves one heavy cruiser out of all their capital ships that is trying to rapidly disengage. But I think only 2 heavy cruisers have made it out of the carnage, and that leaves their screening forces without the Duplay, which is very heavily damaged, and the Duquesne, which is still not in a pretty great shape, has taken a couple of torpedo hits. And now it's the question of if their screening forces can disengage after they have failed to ensure that the capital ships survive this engagement. And they are being shot up by our relatively modern destroyers. Although these are, we've got a couple more modern destroyers here. Only 4 relatively old light cruisers. One of them has taken a Citadel hit. So this carrier group is a bit aging, but still has seen most of the action here. The Émile Bertin and the Duguay-Trouin is here as well. Émile Bertin already looking bad, having taken a bunch of hits from naval bombers. But it looks like a large amount of the screening group will be able to disengage, probably because the carrier group here is relatively light on, is relatively short on light cruisers, and a lot of these destroyers are going to be from the escort group. So these are more escort corvettes. So they're not meant for fleet engagement. So large parts of the light forces have made it out, but we have managed to sink a significant amount of enemy ships. And I believe Ozawa should still be in a position to mop this up. Let's see the battle results. We have sunk 5 battleships, 4 heavy cruisers, 9 light cruisers, including 1 German. With 10 German and 12 French destroyers and 9 German convoys. So Admiral Saalwächter has lost this engagement very decisively. Ozawa has taken minimal losses. One of our destroyers has been sunk, and we've lost a couple of planes. But other than that, it has been an absolute massacre. And we'll see what the carrier group is doing. Meanwhile, carrier group 1 is engaging, is trying to engage a German group of light cruisers, I believe. Or is he? No, he's moving back to base, actually. I thought he was no, he's not in an engagement. Carrier group 3 is trying to sail around the Horn of Africa to engage things. Okay, well. All right. In the heat of this, so let's see if there are any other naval battles of note that we need to worry about. I think we've seen the most interesting one. So we have taken down the majority of the remaining French Navy. The war in South America is about to wrap up. The German forces have been defeated decisively in the United Kingdom, which means that the troops here can now... have they released France? Apparently. Nation Française has been... has joined the Axis, apparently. Well, we will invade northern France from the UK, now that these armies are freed up. We have defeated the remaining German forces in Northern Ireland. We will take down Ireland, but we've got pretty much three armies stationed here in the area now. There is still defensive maneuvers here. and I believe this looks like it is. We have some fortifications here, but I am not sure how long this is going to hold. We might need some reinforcements here, but we do have the naval engagement, and I believe we are about to take the port in Thrace, and we have made landfall in Athens. So we will get behind the Romanian troops here and the Bulgarians, and will then try to cut them off on the line here. That just has to hold around Istanbul. No engagements yet along the front line in Russia. The air war, except for Arctic Russia, where the Luftwaffe does have the numerical superiority, but we're still trading evenly. We do not have a great mission efficiency out here, and I would have thought that our radars give us a bit better air detection, but it is what it is. In all other areas, we are fighting the Luftwaffe, and we are winning in the air pretty decisively. Over here, this is more even, but yeah, we are facing a vastly superior number of Luftwaffe fighters here. So right now, it's just fighter skirmishes in the air, and we are sinking convoys left, right, and center in the Mediterranean. I don't know what these convoys were, but they're gone. And gone convoys are the best convoys. All right, so the war is in full swing. Let's just quickly declare war on Sweden. And I believe then the only country... Have we declared war on Ireland just yet? No, we're justifying still on Ireland. Okay, so that should not be... Actually, I think I did that too early. It's fine. We'll let it run, and then I think we've got enough enemies at this point. And we will next episode, we will finish up the war in South America. We will start the D-Day invasion of northern France, and we will see if the Balkans operation is going to be successful, and if we can start taking Italy out, which would free up a lot of resources and weaken the German positions along the Russian front sufficiently that we can start moving in from the east, and then that will spell the end of the German Empire. Anyway, that's it for me today. Thanks everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.